What's up, guys? It's Brandon.
Yo, it's your boy Big Chief.
It's the organist.
All right, how you? Well, we're actually all here today. We're all in the same place.
This is the first time. First time for everything.
Well, not literally, but doing a podcast it is.
Yes. First time together.
Many times.
So, how you guys doing? You guys good?
I'm straight, man. I'm chilling with the fams and everything, getting shit done out here in these streets.
I haven't really been eating lately, so I'm glad my appetite came back. I'm doing pretty good, you know.
You did bring some fire ass donuts.
Definitely some fire donuts. My girl went to the cider mill and brought some, so I shared them with the boys.
Well, you know, I got the fire ass weed, so. But no, okay. So I got a question for both of you guys. It's about anime, like always. You know me.
Because you're a nerd.
Of course. And, you know, I see hella shit in, all these groups about, Naruto. And it's people are like, no, he's not an underdog. And, what do you guys think? Do you guys think, is Naruto an underdog? Is he, is he not an underdog? Because, you know, people will say, oh, he's not an underdog. It was, destined for him. It was in his blood. He had Kurama and
I thought you was about to say he had Corona.
Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely an underdog if he got that, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's a sad thing that's happening right now.
So me personally, I think you can answer that question both ways. I think he can be defined as an underdog, but at the same time, like you said, he was definitely destined for greatness. So it's how can he be an underdog if you knew he was going to be great, or
See that's one of them things where it's as a fan or as somebody as a viewer, our perspective is different from the world that Naruto live in.
Right.
Because an underdog, that's I looked up the definition here. So that's a competitor thought to have little chance of winning a fight or contest. Me, you know, and you guys too. Everybody who's watching Naruto, he's gonna win. You expect him to win. I mean, the show's called Naruto. He's not gonna fucking lose. I mean, he's lost some fights, of course, but at the end of the day, it's is he an underdog? Not to us, but in the world of Naruto.
Right.
Think about who he was, where he started, and how people felt about him. Definitely an underdog.
100%. I have to agree because it's bro, literally he has this it wasn't until episode 400 something where he actually has a conversation with Kurama and they're cool and they're on, up until that point Kurama's just trying to kill him so he can get out and be free. Here, use all my chakra. Yeah, do that, kid.
Right. And he's still feared. Nobody really expects too much of him.
Yeah. Akatsuki was coming. He had a lot to worry about. And if they never took him under his wing, he probably would have been fucked.
There's no probably about it.
Bro, I mean, look, and we can go even further into it. Consider even the Great Ninja War. Mm-hmm. Fucking Raikage was ready to kill Naruto on some Naruto's I can go, I'll save everyone. I'll put it on my back. I'm the MVP, nigga. You saw what I did to Pain. Let me do this work. And he was like, bro, you can't do it. I would rather fucking kill your ass than let you go get captured. So even that far into the series, seeing what he could do, Nine Tails cloak, what? All the feats that he had already accomplished, and he was even the Raikage was still I cannot trust you. I don't have faith in you. Until he reminded him, of course, of Minato. But yeah, he was an underdog way late into the fucking series.
Bro,
still,
that's what I'm saying. It's so crazy. And they bring up Rock Lee, which Rock Lee was an underdog. Rock Lee was definitely an
Rock
underdog.
Lee was the biggest underdog.
This nigga had
the Naruto franchise altogether.
I mean, he had literally no talent in anything. Not even fucking taijutsu. He had to learn that shit from the dirt. But
he had them hands.
Yeah, eventually. But
he had the hands.
It's shit. I mean, you could say fucking Konohamaru was an underdog. Look at him. He just had a loud ass mouth.
Yeah, real talk.
I mean, he was definitely the grandson of the Hokage. So I guess people.
But when you consider motherfuckers like Sasuke as a child,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prodigies. Neji, motherfuckers that's going ham. And it's Konohamaru, so grandson to the third Hokage. I mean, Sarutobi,
Right.
I ain't even gonna speak on the whole family because niggas dropped the ball somewhere along the line. But it's just like, yeah, your dad ain't really pop off like he was supposed to. Don't nobody expect you to.
The fourth kind of did.
The fourth?
I mean, the third did. My fault, the third.
No, but the third ain't fucking Konohamaru's dad.
No, that's his grandson.
Yeah, I'm saying his dad ain't pop off like he was supposed to. Like I'm saying, if it's a matter of succession, like if it's Minato's son is Naruto is the fucking Hokage 2 now. But it skipped a generation. I mean, we ain't seen what Konohamaru gonna do in the future, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga's an underdog too.
But yeah, but does he? But do you think he wants it though?
I mean, he definitely wanted it at one point.
At one point, of course.
Yeah.
Like, now, for some reason, they just passed that shit on the side of her. Like, she wants to be the Hokage now. Sasuke's daughter.
You see, you know more about that than I do. I don't watch Boruto.
Yeah, true. I'm not even hating either, but I'm just
switching, guys. It's a switch. Like, here's because I read the manga, and I would like continue to watch the anime inside the manga. Like, well, obviously the manga is way far ahead, but like all these people just trashed Boruto. Like, it's fucking garbage. Like, which the anime,
because it is.
The anime at the start is a little, it's out. It's a slow burn. But now I feel like it's switching. Everybody's like, Boruto is better than Naruto. It's because it's like now because the manga. I mean, the anime is caught up with the manga, so now everybody's like on the wave. That's why.
Look, hold on, because. Not even gonna get into Boruto. All I'm gonna say about that is Jugen. But okay, so we're talking about Naruto being an underdog. Like, I want to talk about like what specific moments do you think illustrated that? Because I feel like he's had a lot of fights where he's lost. He's had a lot of moments where he kind of fell short. What do y'all think? What's some like specific moments? Because I'm trying to think.
I point out fucking Neji. His fight with Neji. That was definitely a huge underdog. No, be real. When you watch that fight, sure, you can say, oh, Naruto is like the protagonist. You think he's going to win. No, you do not think Naruto was about to beat Neji.
No, he was getting...
Neji was whooping that ass for like 2 episodes. Like, 2 episodes. Until Naruto pulled some shit out of his ass. Like, so... And then he told Kurama that episode, too. Like, nah, nigga, I don't need you. I got shadow clones, bitch. I'm about to spam this shit for the next 500 episodes. You don't even know. But that's an underdog moment. Like, did you really think? Well, I mean, probably at the time, yeah, you probably did think he was gonna beat the One Tails. But like, this all underdog moments,
bro. Like, look, that fight on a Great Naruto bridge.
Oh shit.
Yo, Haku got Sasuke to fuck up out of there, but Sasuke like kind of sacrificed himself. Not really, but we know how the scene went anyway.
He got up out of there.
Here's the thing though. Do you think it changes? Do you think shit changes because we know who Naruto is? Like, he was an underdog, I feel like, in that fight. But like once the cloak came out, did you think all of a sudden like, oh, it's over? Or do you still be like, it might still be
Here's the thing.
Might still be a challenge.
I feel like it's biased because we've all watched Naruto and we've seen what he's become. Like, if these, like, shows... I feel like, if you compare Naruto to other underdogs and other shows, if they were all coming out at the same time, you would probably look at Naruto like, okay, he's definitely the biggest underdog. Like, out of everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What?
Like,
okay, talk about what other shows? What other shows?
I mean, you could make the argument that Goku was the underdog.
You could too, yeah. I mean, he was a low-class Saiyan, blah, blah, spleet. But I mean, compared to other shows, like look at Black Clover, look at Asta. He had like no fucking talent in anything. Look at Deku. He had no fucking talent in anything.
The biggest fucking.
But I'm saying if all these shows were coming out at the same time, you would probably gravitate towards Naruto. I feel like all of us would probably be like, all right, well, he's the one.
I think I might have to give it to Deku over Naruto.
I would not, bro. I have to give it to Naruto, bro. Come on. When Jiraiya left him out in the woods to learn the Rasengan, dog. And Naruto was like, you can just stay, for a couple minutes, don't leave me, dog.
Yeah, I mean, but that's Naruto, man. He needed somebody. He needed the plot hole, the hand to feed him. He needed that.
Bro, hands. Talking about hands, dog. We was having this hilarious, like, look, we was having this conversation. So, like, you know how like there's method acting, and then there's hand models. Yeah. And then like I learned recently that sometimes like hand models will do scenes. They'll like be replaced as like doubles for actors in scenes and shit. So like, do you think there's like Method hand acting.
Method hand acting, dude. I feel like it's a thing.
I mean, these people are hand actors, so that's a form of acting. I feel like that you have.
But like, how do you method hand act though? Like, how you get in the character of somebody's hands?
Imagine like backstage, like Denzel's like in the other room. He like spills some coffee on his hand. You just hear the dude like like he thinks he's Denzel's hand. Like he's in it. He's fully submerged in the role of being Denzel's hand.
Can you imagine a hand actor's excitement when they get to play Denzel's hands when he slaps over cups?
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Hold. Look. Okay. Let's get on topic.
Okay. All right.
But no. For real though. Real quick. I've been watching anime all the time. Right back to it. I guys gotta stay on it. But One Punch Man. I want to talk to you guys about this. Like, I want to have a general discussion, if you will.
Okay, hold on. I don't want you guys to hear this.
It's him drinking carbonated soda because it's bad for him.
Is there uncarbonated soda? I feel like at that point it's just juice.
Is there? I'm sure there's uncarbonated soda.
Syrup. But I don't think that's a such thing. Uncarbonated soda.
Bro, can you imagine anybody in the worked in the restaurants or food and changed the pop machine before? Just imagine somebody just drinking straight pop syrup.
No fizz.
Just like delicious.
I bet that Sprite burn. I bet you that Sprite
that'll kill you.
Burning.
It's over.
Put some hair on your balls.
So, bro, One Punch Man, like, Spencer, did you watch it? Because I think you said you wasn't feeling it last time.
I definitely watched One Punch Man. Both seasons actually finished them.
Okay, so did your opinion change?
Not at all. I love One Punch Man. I've never said One Punch Man was trash.
Oh, then who was I? I must have been thinking about some idiot.
I would say Goro was trash.
Whoa, time out.
Yeah.
Stop.
Listen, we're not gonna get into that. That's a conversation for another episode. But I want to talk about Saitama, bro, because when I finished it, I realized that like the show wasn't really about Saitama at all.
No.
I've learned more about King and all the. Real quick before I go into my tangent, I think Saitama's a dick though. Like, can we talk about like that monster that pulled up and was gonna just kill King? And Saitama's like, "Come on, bro, aren't you like number 2? Let's see it, dog. Let's put it all out there."
I feel like that scene happened because I think deep down they never confirmed it, but I think deep down Saitama knew King wasn't really shit.
Yeah, of course. Yes, he knew. Not deep down. That nigga knew, and he was like, "I'm about to pull this other card real quick for my entertainment."
I really think that went through his mind. He wanted to see King's power, but clearly he knew King had no power.
But like, no, bro, I feel like I learned more about all these other heroes, and I'm actually more interested like in the world of One Punch Man, like the surrounding world, even like Genos' story. Like I find myself thinking more about all these other characters aside from Saitama.
Well, yeah, man, it's hard to really go into developing a character that defeats his enemies with one punch.
True.
It's like he's not gonna get much screen time, so
no, it's true.
You gotta kind of dwell into other characters to make the show last longer than 45 seconds.
But dude, it's so funny. I think about the episode, which is way early, but the tank top niggas, the niggas that pull up in the tank top,
and tank top tiger and all that.
They instead of like engaging him in the fight, like I love the psychological aspect of like, yo, we're just about to turn the people against him real quick. They're like, like, oh shit, he's getting ready to fight now. Like, look at this guy, you gonna fight me, bro?
Yeah, they knew what was up.
Genos had to pull up and like take him away from it. Like, it's okay, Saitama. Like, they don't fuck with you, bro.
But see, that's his whole shit now too. Like Saitama's, I guess I don't know if he's like accepted the role, but he's understood at times when it's necessary to beat a bad guy, such as after the fight with the Sea King.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was a Your man's, man. What's Moonlight Human Rider?
Moonlight Rider, bro.
That's your man's. That was his highlight scene. That was his breakout. That was his breakout scene right there, man.
Bro,
Hey, that was real.
the fact that those people hyped him up like that was fucked up. That's probably like one of the top 5 most fucked up scenes in anime.
Oh, definitely. Like I thought he was dead. Like he should have.
Bro, that
been
nigga
dead.
was like, ah!
That nigga definitely charged up.
That nigga was like, I can do it.
He
bro.
was like my boy Jalen.
So
I am a Super Saiyan.
So is Topo? This is a little off topic, but not really. So is Topo and Moomin Rider the same person?
Nigga.
That's a good question.
Pretty much. Justice Crash.
But like, bro, it's so funny to be like, they completely hyped this man up to just get demolished by the fucking Sea King. Like, he even went in and he was like, Justice Tackle. Like, he went for the waist, bro. It was so sad. But no, the guy screams out, like, Saitama, like, one-shots the Sea King, and the guy's like, well, what the fuck? Like, he's a C level guy. So it's like, clearly the A and the B level dudes aren't really that fucking strong if this C dude just pulled up. And then the other guy interjected and was like, no, fucking... It's a what the fuck did he say? I don't even remember. He was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, clearly this dude is just like, he was like, the Sea King was already worn down. Like, they worn him down, and then the Sealess dude comes in to just clean up the scraps. You know, like they were just rejecting the idea that this random fucking bald dude just beat this fucking threat.
What?
I mean, when you consider how the whole like hero system works, wouldn't you think the same thing too?
I mean, who knows though? But like, I don't.
I mean, I
don't know.
get like
I
I
don't
get
know.
that. I get that Saitama is unknown, but like Genos was powerful enough to come in, and he's what? He's already S rank, right? Saitama's unknown, but like yeah, and he's dumb. So yeah, that was a factor. But just off of the strength and the fact that they even be having him at like the top meetings, he's met like pretty much all of the top. Well, not all of them, but he's met a lot of top heroes, developed relationships with them, proved his strength to them, and the people still don't know. At some point, when does the Hero Association step in and do the work of being like, no, this is Saitama. Y'all don't know him?
I think they're letting it happen naturally, like because he just moved up to B, didn't he? Didn't he just move up to the B?
I don't
rank?
think they know, to be honest. I don't think they know.
No, they do know because they pointed out. Remember, they pointed out like they pointed out like his physicals were insane, off the charts. Like he beat every physical mark. You know, but it was just he failed the test. Like, he passed everything else, though.
Yeah, but do they know he's capable of beating people as easily as he does? I mean, we've had moments where everyone has seen what he can... Not even everyone, but, like, there's been several main characters that see clearly what Saitama is capable of, but it just seems like nothing ever comes from it. What's his face? Saw him when he punched the meteor.
Fang.
2 people.
Yeah.
Fang saw him,
Fang saw him.
What was the robot guy?
Yeah, I know you talk about.
I can't think.
like
Metal Knight. Metal
Yeah,
Knight.
Metal Knight was
Yeah,
like
Metal Knight
2
was
or number
there.
3 or some shit.
So it's like you have all of these characters in the show that clearly knows what he's capable of, but nobody has done anything about it.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too. I just think because of like how I said he was at the meetings, that I feel like they would have to know. He's at the meetings. Like, you know, how does he get invited to the meetings? How does he?
Genos be hyping him up.
Yeah, of course, of course. And they let him come.
Genos knows.
And they let him come. It's not like they wouldn't know that he was the one that destroyed the meteor, because it's gonna get reported of who did it. Like, and then you got 2 eyewitnesses. Like, they're not gonna take credit for destroying the town, because that was the spin. Like, oh yeah, you broke the meteor, but then the meteor split into a bunch of other smaller pieces and still destroyed the fucking town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they know. But then I think Spencer has a good point, because there's also stuff like when he fought Boros, it was just him and Boros.
Yeah.
Even when he went through the ship, did anybody know he was on the ship? Did Genos even know? Because I think while everybody else was fighting and doing their thing, he just went off on his own.
Yeah.
So like he basically tore up their whole fleet and they top commanders, and nobody knew because he just handled it. Same as when he went to the House of Evolution with Genos. So Genos was there, but don't nobody else know that he beat the shit out of Monster
Right.
Kabuto.
All they really saw was Genos blow up the House of Evolution. Like, they saw the destruction. Because remember, like, they were like, oh, we're going to have to go through this whole thing. And Genos was like, nah, fuck that. Just destroyed it in one go. And they saw that, and they were like, "Oh, did you do this?" They showed him like pictures and shit. And he's like, "Yeah, I did that." Like they think that's the threat, as opposed to like what the fuck Saitama did in the basement, like basically one-shotting the dude.
Yeah,
because he was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot about a sale."
What was Genos's moment? You guys think
he doesn't have a fucking moment?
You don't think so?
He always gets. Yeah.
You don't think the fight between him and Centipede Man was dope?
No.
We didn't even
well,
see
I mean, it was dope. It was definitely dope, but
that was the one fight Genos really didn't get fucked up too bad.
Yeah, because it was short, and it wasn't like
and we didn't even fucking see it.
What do you mean? He did the what's the air cannon jet swipe slasher.
We barely saw the fight.
It was short.
We barely saw the fight.
You don't think his fight with Goro was pretty?
But
dope?
then get the fuck out of here! You telling me this nigga in a centipede suit is just as fast or faster than Speed of Sonic?
No, you're thinking about the wrong fight.
No, he's talking about the giant centipede.
Talking about the giant centipede.
Oh, you're talking about the giant.
At the end.
Yeah.
At the end.
I mean, bro. That's not really a moment, though.
Yeah, I don't feel like because he didn't win.
He got thrashed.
Yeah,
like
well,
he always
of course.
does.
That's his character. That's why Saitama comes to save the day. Have you guys noticed that either? Every fight that Genos has been in, Saitama comes to save the day.
Genos definitely has moments where he's cool, but it's just like it never amounts to.
I'm getting kind of sick of it. Honestly, I kind of want him to just get a fucking dub.
Come on, man. Let's not act like when he was fucking popping up behind Speed of Sonic, that wasn't dope.
That was actually one of the dopest moments in season 2. Just because them niggas was talking mad shit, bro. We were talking mad shit to each other. Shit was intense.
Yeah,
but like it was dope. But it's like, bro. Like, I don't know. He's just always getting his ass beat. Like, I'm kind of sick of it. I kind of want to see him, like, go off big time. Like, on somebody, at least once.
Did we just make Genos the underdog?
Maybe. Maybe Genos might be.
Yeah.
He probably is. I think in reality, out in the real world, he's an underdog.
In reality, in One Punch Man, Garo's the underdog. But like Brandon said, we're going to say that. We're going to save that conversation.
Yeah,
but look.
I'm sorry. Who was the better sister between Tornado and I don't know her other name. Her sister's name.
Fubuki.
Was that her name?
Well, I mean, it's I know it's no. It's like it's Fubuki and Tatsumaki.
Is it?
I think
it might be.
Look, I'm about to Google it.
Yeah, let's Google it. Let's Google it. But let's be honest. Who's the best girl? Who's the best girl in One Punch Man?
The best
between
girl.
I mean, those are really the only two options we got so far.
Who's the bitch? Who's the homegirl who pulled up with the whip in the vine? Who fought one of the sisters?
She was a villain.
She was a villain. She was thick.
She was a monster.
She was thick.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She. I think she fought her.
But she wasn't best girl, but she was thick.
I think she fought Fubuki.
Yeah, she did.
She definitely fought Fubuki.
It was whooping her for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, she was thick. Come on.
That's it. I just she was thick. I was distracted.
They call her the Monster Princess. It say Does or Dues or Dose. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Her alias is the Monster Princess, though. And oh yeah. Ooh, that. Hey, hold on. Time out. She way better in the manga.
Yeah, man. This is why I ask these questions, man.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh,
shout out to Casey for hooking me up with that One Punch Man.
That's some freak shit right here.
Bad. I told you she was
thick. She was thick. But see that brings me okay.
But no, okay, hold on. So not to cut you off now, but it is Fubuki and Tatsumaki. Don't question my knowledge again.
Damn.
And the better sister, is Blizzard, which I think is Fubuki. So it's Blizzard and Tornado. It's Fubuki and Tatsumaki. But like Fubuki, the older one, or not the older one, the younger one.
The younger one.
Yeah, because the one that looks younger is the older one.
Yeah.
But yeah. The actual younger one is the best one. Like, her personality, they both on some tsundere type vibes.
Oh, yeah.
But, like...
Fubuki's definitely the softer one.
Is she tall, too, bro? I climbed that little...
She just rolled with a game.
Got that body. Then, bro, and we just on that same anime conversation from, like... I don't even know how many episodes ago of, like, why do they always be having these grown-ass women that look like preschoolers?
That... Because can I tell y'all why? Because they some fucking perverts. They some fucking perverts, man. And I'm here for it sometimes, but not that type of perversion.
Look, man, I don't presume to know the mind of a mangaka. Okay, are they perverts? Some of them, maybe.
See,
all right,
these
but
are not
I
the
think
bad person.
look. I'm just gonna say I think it may be a cultural thing that we don't understand, and if that's not the case, I'm definitely not trying to make excuses for however But yeah, that shit just pop up a lot, man. And then cause like I don't have a problem necessarily with people being like, oh yeah, that's best girl, that's my waifu. I think when you start taking that shit a little too far, then it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It gets weird.
So who's the best girl then?
I mean, it's Fubuki, like I said. Y'all gotta answer.
I'm talking now, and I'm branching
in
out.
general,
like of all anime.
Who's your? Let's not say best. Let's just say who's your personal favorite best girl.
Shout out to Winry Rockwell.
Of all anime,
of everything.
Shout out to Winry.
Of all media,
of all of them.
Because now if we're adding,
shout out to Boma.
Boma is definitely probably top 5 for me. Nah, top 7.
Okay, Sin Yarazue from Bento. If y'all haven't seen that,
no, I've seen
the ice witch.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
she a bad bitch.
She bad, bro. She thicky.
I'm gonna have to go with.
She high school girl too, though. So this was when I was younger. That's the thing too, because it's just like, look. I'm a grown man, okay? I only deal with grown women. We've watched a lot of anime over the years. Senjo Gahara, Bakemonogatari.
Yep,
that's my bitch too.
I mean, I gotta go with Asuka, man. Asuka from Evangelion, she might not be the thickest one out the bunch, but she just had that oomph to her. She had that oomph. She had that oomph. She had a little oomph to her. She had a little spice in her Dorito taco.
Okay, no. See, now look, I don't know how many people have played Persona 4. I don't know how many people watch the anime, but Naoto Shirogane. Cause like I feel like it's really hard because I have like a lot of waifus, and then like each anime that you watch, it could be a different best girl. So if you're just if you gotta pick one, if you only pick one girl, then I'm gonna have to pick Naoto.
Man, I gotta go with Akano. High School DxD, man. That's
Akano.
that.
Damn.
She's top tier. She's top tier, man.
Ooh.
She's top tier.
Which
She's in somebody's top 5.
Okay, what's the other girl name? Like the one that be kind of clicked up with the blonde chick that was the nun.
Oh, she's the
the quiet one.
Zenobia. Blue hair chick?
Is she like not the quiet like Zenobia, I think she's the taller one.
Zenobia is the blonde hair one. She was the nun.
Yeah, but not her. I'm talking about the one that be with her. They friends, they be kind of clicked up.
I don't know her name.
All right.
She's blonde hair with pigtails. See, I see you like them young.
You like them
bro.
You like them young in the anime.
Listen.
He said, hey man, this digital, bro. This digital.
You know how long it's been since I've seen these anime?
It's okay, man. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
No, Nana.
I know. Nana.
From Nana.
Nana from Nana.
And y'all know which Nana I'm talking about, so I ain't got
I know which Nana. I know
Oh, I know the Nana.
even though they got them big ass heads, yo.
But I know Nana.
Right.
What you think, Brandon? You got another one you want to throw out there?
I mean, I really just named my top 2 right there because there's like
if
I
got 2.
I mean, no, I got more, but if I wanted
Bro, you watch anime?
If I wanted,
did you graduate?
If I really had to pick, it would come down to those 2.
Well, what else you got, man?
It's a fetish. It's a fetish.
Me and the organist have named at least 3 apiece.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sitting back and y'all just named out some solid ones that I could also pick too.
Okay, but you ain't got no mind of your own, man.
I do. I got a couple.
Let's hear one. Let's hear one. Give me one. Give me one. Just give me one more.
I got to think. What's her? Actually, I don't know her name but I think she's best girl because I love her every time I see her. She's from My Hero Academia. She's the pink girl. I think her last name's like
Udahara? Udahara?
No, you talking about the actual. Her skin is like pink.
It's the acid girl.
Yeah,
the acid girl. She's a little alien. So you into that freaky stuff,
right, bro?
She's fucking.
So you be watching. That,
I mean, we obviously like 18. We gotta throw 18 on there. Krillin's lucky as fuck.
Yeah, definitely
18.
Shit, throw Marin on there. Not his daughter.
No, I know.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm trying to make jokes.
I feel like. I think she was everybody's first real thickums back in the day.
The real thickums.
She was the real thickums. Let's not act like we wasn't looking when she was in that yellow one piece. Yeah, you know, the organist. He knows.
What did I see the other day that pissed me off? Like, somebody was like, yeah, what if you, this is super off topic, but it was like, what if you replaced if you reverse the genders of, like, Bulma and Goku, and, like, the relationship would be so inappropriate. I'm like, why? Why would you think of that, though? Like, why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Bro, I think that spans from this crazy time that we live in with social media right now. So that's something totally.
Yeah, we'll get the spinoff podcast popping one day and talk about that shit.
Yeah.
But I actually had a question I wanted to ask y'all because I saw a topic on Twitter or whatever that's like, what's some of y'all favorite like short anime? And yeah, you know, they got anime that's like only like
48 episodes type shit.
No, like 14 episodes. Or I mean, 14, not 14, like 14 minutes an episode is what I meant. It's not the standard anime time. It's like shorts. Some are even shorter than that. I'm pretty sure I've watched some that were like 2-minute episodes. True. But one that I was into is Pupipo. Like that's, man, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's really good. It's called Pupipo, Pupipo. I'm not gonna get into it because it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't want to misremember anything. But like, I just remember how much I liked it. But that goes into the topic that I actually want to talk about. So like, in trying to remember Pupipo to like answer the question, I thought about Pupa.
Okay.
And I was so hyped for Pupa when the anime came out because like the visual novel, or it's not visual novel. What is it called? What do they call them things? Short novels?
I think that's what they call them.
Well, it's not visual.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what they call them.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. It's like a Japanese, like.
Look, we didn't graduate, okay?
I definitely didn't graduate, bro. Look, bro, fuck it. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna Google it and I'll get back to y'all. But anyway, I was just really hyped for Pupa, and if you've ever heard of it, you know what I'm talking about. It's basically about this brother and sister. The sister, she got to eat the brother's flesh to survive. It's a lot of weird shit happening here. Okay, I mean, it make more sense if you watch it because I don't want to spoil anything, you know. But like, bro, and the art is good. Not the anime.
Not the anime.
Not the anime.
The art is fantastic, though.
But the art is fucking fantastic. So like, I'm going to Google what it's called so I can make sure I'll give you guys that source. But yeah, that anime sucked. It disappointed the shit out of me. I was so hurt when I seen it, and I just want to know, like, what are some disappointing animes you guys have seen?
I mean, fucking all of them. What do you mean? I'm just playing. No, obviously, shit. There's a couple that disappointed me. I mean, fucking. Obviously, it's not canon, but I thought GT was pretty disappointing overall. I mean,
straight doo-doo water.
Straight doo-doo water. Fucking Chief is gonna punch me, but Fairy Tail was a little disappointing. That's just me though. That's just my That's a personal opinion. That's personal.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Personal.
Yeah. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that one.
It's just a personal opinion. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, you know, there's a couple. I guess you could say that were not as hype as they were. Like I went back and rewatched. Oh my god, what the heck is the name of that anime? It's either it was so bad I can remember. Inuyasha. There we go. Bam. Because I remember coming up and being like, you know, I really enjoyed that anime. So I feel like I had like I feel like it was just a memory thing. So I was like, let me go back and rewatch it. I go back, I rewatch it, and it was disappointing. He's got one move. The wind scar. He does that like 2 times. He actually does like 30 times in the fight, but like that's his only move. He's got the what's the other one? Do you guys know?
The
oh shit!
Iron Reaver Soul Stealer.
Yeah, right. He's got that shit, and that's about it. It just wasn't cool. Like the character development wasn't all that. Like I just like they didn't know what they wanted to do. It was disappointing. So yeah, I just named like 40 shows that were disappointing right there.
So my number one most disappointing anime, and maybe it was just because I was overhyped about it when I saw that it was a thing, but the Devil May Cry anime.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That was so trash. Like, it was just trash compared to the video games and how Dante was the man. He was the man, and the way they did him in the anime, it didn't do him justice at all. So I was very disappointed with Devil May Cry anime because I thought it could have been so dope. It could have been so much better, but it wasn't.
Man, so like I'm stupid, and you know we've established that we didn't graduate. Pupa is just a manga. I don't know why I was thinking it was a light novel, because obviously I was like, the art is amazing. I'm high, guys. Forgive me. The organist, I was just getting blowed all day.
He didn't graduate, guys. He didn't graduate. I did though, but he didn't graduate.
He's like, I did. Bro.
Right. What was? Fuck out of here, guy.
Disclaimer.
Just saying, man.
But like, see, there's a lot of things though. But it's weird because a lot of shit that you would consider to be disappointing, a lot of other people would be like, oh, but I love that about the anime.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
everything's
it's
subjective.
Completely subjective, yeah.
Bro, people hate school days.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, Devil May Cry was trash. I think everybody can agree on that.
He's like, I'm not budging. No, bro, people hate school days. They think it's terrible. I think that shit is great, bro, because it's like hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Fucking show up with this dude's head in a bag. I mean, look. we know some people fantasize about doing that type of shit. Okay, to a lover that wronged them. Yeah.
Every day.
That shit's funny. Whoa.
Whoa, why you saying that?
Yeah. You okay, Chief?
You really think Fairy Tail is trash, though, man? Come on, man. Like, you can't just glide over that around me.
I mean, like, okay, so I didn't even tell you, but yeah, I did, like, watch it. I did go back and, like, watch it. I just don't know. It was, like, cool. Don't get me wrong. I thought it ended really well. I liked the tie-in with, like, his brother. And, like, he turns out to be fucking this badass, like, dragon dude. He's got all these cool powers. I get it. It was really cool. But, like, they try to play it like he had this, I don't even know how to put it. They tried to, like, like, the middle of the anime just got really weird because they went down this weird emotional path with Natsu, like, you know, like, he was standing up to the one badass dude. He was fighting him, and then, like, Natsu had to realize, like, oh, fuck, I can't beat him. You know, like, he had to like humble himself before he could realize, like, oh, you know.
I mean, yeah, if you stood in the face of a bear, are you gonna still walk up to it with your head held up high thinking you gonna win?
See, but it's like, the weird thing with me though was, like, most anime that I watch, it follows like a format, and you could just call it like my flaw of like just being used to like traditional anime. I'm used to like the, you know, oh, there's this big challenge, I'm gonna stand up to it, and like there I was like, come on, yeah, that's what's about to. Granted, you did show me that scene. I just completely forgot about it. But like I'm thinking like, yeah, Natsu's about to stand up to this motherfucker and really show him like, no, I don't back down. Like no matter who's strong, like no matter what, and he's just like. Nah, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die, bro. And I don't want to die, so fuck it.
He realized it, man. That's like how Bane did Batman. He put the fear back into him. You got to be a bad motherfucker to put the fear back into somebody.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Because you just made me think of something. How would you use the Death Note? Because I feel like I just use the blackmail niggas and just, I put the fear into them, like you were saying. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I definitely, it would be fucked up for sure. Like, don't give me the Death Note. Because, like, it would be so much personal use and personal gain. Like, I would just, like, bro, like, I've seen movies and be like, why are they cast him? Like, this nigga gotta go. Like, where's the IMDb page? Like, nah, fuck that.
Wow.
And they gonna fall mid-scene, like, ugh.
Man, honestly, I don't think anybody would use the Death Note any differently than Light did. They may not have went to such extremes with it.
You gotta be fucked up if you think I'm staying up all night looking at prisoners' names, what crimes they committed.
Well, that's why I said not to that extreme, but come on, man.
Bro, I mean, in a general sense, I get it, what you saying. Because I agree with Brent. It would be personal shit, bro. It'd just be like, bro, this nigga was talking. Somebody cut me off in traffic. All right, you know, I'll follow you. I'll follow you to your job. I'll find out this motherfucker's name. You're going in the book, bitch.
You're gonna kill this person.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck it. They could have killed me. They could have killed me.
Oh my god.
You're gonna take away somebody's father, somebody's mother.
Hey, look.
For cutting you off in traffic.
Check me out, bro. What the fuck that got to do with me?
I got the Death Note, bitch.
Just saying, man.
Bro, if I got the Death Note, I'm pretty sure. Look, and that's
Yeah, but
that's what you got to worry about.
See, but here's the thing we're forgetting. You got to deal with the Shinigami that comes with it.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
like jerking off is gone. You can't, that's done. It's done. You about to jerk off in front of a demon? Fuck out of here, bro.
Just imagine him just staring at you with those big
Where's
bright
the-
red
what
eyes
the
in
fuck?
the middle of the night.
It's like, can I get an apple?
Guys.
Can I get an apple once
What
you
does this
finish?
have to do with how y'all gonna use the Death Note?
I'm just
It's
saying.
hard to have the Death
You gotta
Note.
think about the Shinigami. He's there.
So it's like you have an option, right? So it's like it doesn't just fall into your lap and it's like, yeah, here you go, you got it. It's like, hey, look, we can give you this Death Note. You can kill random strangers who talk shit online.
Yeah. That's
Do you want
what
the
I
eyes? Do you get
But
the eyes?
yeah, you get the eyes and shit. It's pretty cool. But you can never jack off in private.
Yo.
Ooh, that might be a deal breaker for me, man.
It's like it makes
it's
sense
tempting,
because they're
though.
like, look, we've done this with other humans. All right, we've given out the Death Note. We've gotten pages back sticky. Like we're just trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid this. Okay, we're actually us demons, us Shinigami are actually really clean. Okay,
we're a really clean demon race, so we like our shit back intact and not stained permanently. But
like, doesn't the eyes take like a half of your life or some shit? Doesn't it? Like,
yeah, it cuts your life expectancy down to like nothing, basically.
Like you can't, like, bro, what? I'd be scared to do anything.
But if you got the eyes, man, you might as well fucking jack off. Why not? He's watching you, but you only got 2 years to live,
Right.
So you might as well. You might figure out that's a new kink for you, bro.
like, for some reason, when Shinigami's watching me twerk it, it's crazy, man.
I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't be that bad if you had a girl Shinigami.
Maybe.
No, bro,
probably
that
wouldn't be that bad.
Shinigami fucking homegirl head was nasty looking.
It's
Okay?
not the point. It's not
She
the
was
point. It's still a
gross.
woman.
They all nasty looking. Like,
But they're clean people.
It's
They
like,
are clean
just be
people.
like, just turn around. Just turn around.
I can still hear you.
let me see the skin fall off your back.
Whoa, now that's whoa. But look. I think we got a little extra time than we thought. So I propose we introduce a new segment. And since we're all here today, I feel like it's only right. We got Big Chief sitting across from me right now, and Big Chief, I want to know, man. Could he beat Goku though?
Ooh,
So Brandon, who you think could beat Goku?
not a damn soul.
Okay, so all right, so I've been actually watching a lot of RDC videos, and like, even though, like, do you think Yusuke Urameshi could beat Goku?
I don't think he could.
I mean, he's got like Goku's got the spirit bomb, he's got the spirit gun, like.
Then wouldn't they just essentially cancel each other out, or would they even damage each other?
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, obviously I don't think Goku would use the spirit bomb against Yusuke. Okay, but I feel like we gotta, like, do we have to make it like an even playing field? Because I think Goku would probably beat Yusuke. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he would though.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about base level?
Yeah, base.
Why do we always gotta put limiters on Goku? I think that alone says it's saying something.
But nah, fuck that.
If
In
we're
base.
putting limiters on characters, then why? What's the point of this discussion?
I'm just saying, in base. Could he? I don't think he could.
You don't think Yusuke could beat Goku in base?
No, I
Base?
think.
Or you think
I think Yusuke could probably get him in base. If you let Yusuke like go all out.
So
Oh.
okay. So just for clarification here, when we say base, we're talking about no power ups. So does that include Kaioken, or does that only include transformations such as Super Saiyan?
Is the Kaioken a transformation?
It's not a transformation. It's a power up. It's an enhancement, which is what I'm saying. Are we including enhancements, or are we, because I know transformations are off the table. How do we define base here?
Doesn't Yusuke have like a sort of like transformation?
I mean, Yusuke's a whole
power?
demon.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I think most people associate.
Shout out to Guru.
We're not going to talk about that right now. I think people associate Kaioken with base Goku. I think it's like
I mean, he can do it in Super Saiyan.
He can, but he doesn't. And whenever you see him do it, he's always in base.
It's true. That is true.
I mean, outside of now, he can do it with Super Saiyan Blue, but it's always been associated with base Goku. You knew if you were picking Goku in a Dragon Ball Z game at base form, one of his moves was the Kaioken.
That is so fucking true, though. Like, you always got the Kaioken.
Always.
So, I mean, I guess you would have to include it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's resume.
I think, Yusuke got it. You know what I'm saying? He's got it, bro. I think he can do it.
You gotta make a case.
I don't know. Okay, it's hard to make a case because it seems like such a tall order. But I think he could do it. I think off sheer will alone, he could, because, Goku's not going to use the Kaioken. I don't think he's going to use it.
Why the hell not?
Because he's going to look past him.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Obviously, when Yusuke get to throwing them hands, he gonna bring Goku back down to his senses.
And then he's going to hit that nigga with the spirit gun and put him down for sure.
But would it work?
It probably wouldn't, if I'm being honest. I don't think it would work. It probably wouldn't work.
No, it would. I don't think it'd work either. I don't think it'll work.
Look, Yusuke is like my favorite anime character, but I don't see it.
He would kill that nigga in a roast off, though.
Oh yeah, he flamed the fuck out of Kakarot.
He would roast that nigga to death.
Be more like psychological torture. He has to fight a mental battle in order to win this one.
Yeah, no.
But if it's anything about Yusuke, he's tenacious.
Oh,
he ain't gonna be a bitch. He ain't gonna give up.
Definitely.
But I just don't. I don't see it for him.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
I'm sorry. Now look, he'll give him a better fight once he embraces them demon powers. But still.
I was actually watching it before you called, but I dozed off for a second.
Damn, how far did you get?
Probably like episode 7 or 8.
Damn, nigga, what do you be doing during these episodes?
I fell asleep.
So you be pausing them, getting up.
Bro, do you know this motherfucker came? I talked to him at the day after we was waiting for this motherfucker to come back from the bathroom. He's like, yeah, bro. It's like, you was in there jacking off. This nigga was like, I was peeing. I'm like, nigga, for an hour?
Bro, what?
Nigga, I was in there for like 40 seconds.
Oh my
no,
God.
You were not.
You were at work with me. You saw how much water I drank that day.
Bro, but you was in there for so long. Like,
I had to piss, bro. Y'all don't understand. That whole episode we was doing, I had to pee. And I had to hold it for an hour and a half. Man, I had to go.
Me and the organ, we literally sat there for so long.
The organ. Nigga's the organist. No.
But I like it. But I like it. But bro, we sat there for so long, though, bro. We literally sat there for so long. This nigga, the Zoom call died, bro. The Zoom call died. Like, it was just like, no more Zoom. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. Pay me now. You gotta pay some money for this to keep going. Like, and I've never seen that. Them niggas was like, no, literally, for you to keep going, you have to pay us. Like, this is too long. Like, we was like, where'd this nigga go? Like, I was telling this nigga about Baki. Like,
I had to use the bathroom, man. Y'all don't understand what it's like drinking a gallon plus water a day. A day.
I don't think I want to, bro.
This nigga be putting lotion on his feet and jerking off. That's what he be doing, bro. Whoa. You heard it here first in the boil station.
Bro, whoa. How you gonna pull up, man? You know what?
He's like, how you gonna put my business on there?
I just, okay. We gonna cut this out. But like,
no, we not.
But my last question.
You need to do it closer, though.
My last question to both of y'all, and this is serious business. How you gonna be? How you gonna be?
Wait, we gotta record a closer, bro.
I got a McChicken, you got a McRib.
Go big.
Sick number. All right, guys, we're pulling out of the station. All right, just want to say shout out to my sister Sharita for handling our social medias.
Shout out to the boils. You know, we the boils out here. We keep shit popping. You know, do what we gotta do.
Okay, look. I thought boils were supposed to be associated with eggs because that just sounds gross.
Yeah,
we keep them popping. I heard Dr. Pimple Popper and shit. But no, man. Yeah, shout out to my dogs, my literal dogs. Well, one of them at least. Shout out to Bruce, Damien. He be getting on my nerves. And last but not least, shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the dude who put the beats together.